Hello Taurus, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Also, my method of reading, I actually don't use any spirit guides. I've always used my higher intuitive self to get the answers that are needed. I have the ability to do so. At the end of the reading, however, I do channel and call upon Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel to give you some advice according to what we see here today. Let's have a look. So this is somebody that may have been in a relationship with you. Could be a situationship even. Could even be somebody that you've been eyeing, looking at from a distance. Feeling an energy, but you're not really talking or saying much about it. There's a lot of admiration, oh my, from a distance indeed. Third party situation. So this reading just got a little bit narrower. Third party doesn't necessarily mean another human being that somebody's having an affair with. Third party can mean that somebody or something in your life is taking away your time, energy, effort. Meaning that you're not able to give it to the other person, or this person's not able to give it to you. It might be a job, maybe somebody's working very far away, maybe somebody went back to university, maybe somebody's taking care of a sick loved one. So that is time, energy, effort being taken away from you and this person. So that's also what can be a third-party situation, as well as taking care of kids. If there's people who are a couple that's divorcing, and somebody needs to take care of the children over the weekends, that sometimes people I've seen, they consider that as a third-party situation as well, because they're not able to dedicate that time, energy, effort to you. These cards are very light and fluffy. They're not very heavy, which is good. It is a huge spiritual connection. This is either a twin flame, a soulmate, or a karmic partner kind of connection. Those are the top three that I've found that are the most intense. What's interesting here is that there's this huge temptation, but there's also boundaries. First card is the strongest. You have here sensuality, followed by embracing the shadow. Then you have mothering, followed by boundaries, hearth and home, compassion, nourishment, mystery, and then you have shape-shifting under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. For some of you, because of the mystery card, which is a past life card, you might actually feel that the roles are reversed. You may feel that this is vice versa, and it is possible because you are mirroring each other. My dear Taurus, there are certain things about you that I just can't deny, and I cannot stay away. I find it difficult not to think about you in a very sensual kind of way because you are so sensual. There are certain things that I see that are very alluring, tantalizing. You are so seductive, and you don't even have to try. The situation between us has become very awkward. The environment now is very different. It is very strange for me to be in this situation because you have seen a part of me that is very dark. You have seen the dark side, and I want you to embrace who I am, to embrace this shadow side of me, but I don't know if you really want to. You have seen this even obsessive, this compulsive, impulsive side that I have. And I know it makes you feel awkward. And I know now that this entire situation is very uncomfortable, but something has to give. I realize that you are somebody who has a lot to give. You are very nurturing, caring, and protecting, providing shelter and love. You have always been this individual that has always given me unconditional love. And I've often wondered why. Do I deserve this? That dark side of me, does that deserve this? I do feel that in this connection, it is important for me to keep up my boundaries. These boundaries I have, I keep them maintained because I don't want to be emotionally involved. It's too much. You give me such importance sometimes, and you have in the past. This love that you've given me, the kindness that you show to the world. I feel like I have to keep up these boundaries. I don't want to be the one because I don't deserve it. In you, I have found a hearth and home, a place where I can go to and talk and confide. I can confide in you and not fear that I'm going to be judged. When I'm cold, you have this warmth. And when I'm lost, you have a way of guiding me home. I do feel that in this connection, there's a sense of compassion. This compassion that I have, it is very much related to understanding what you have gone through. Everything that I have done, everything that I have put you through, this all happened because of me. You were already in a situation that was very different, very distant. And your life was different back then. But then I came along, and things seemed okay for a while, but now I see that things have changed. Now I do have compassion for you and empathy. Why? Because I've put you in a very different type of situation. Something new to think about. Something to worry about. I know what I did was wrong. And all I can wonder and question myself about is, why would you want to be with someone like me? After all that I've put you through. And the potential and the harm that I can do to your heart and emotionally. I understand the situation that you're in now, and I feel like I have made the situation even worse. And if things weren't that awkward, I would want to be there to support you, but things are awkward. In you, I have found someone who I can call the perfect mate. Everything about you, spiritually, emotionally, physically, is just beautiful. I feel that in this connection, there's this beautiful sense of nourishment, where I feel fulfilled. And the feeling that I have is long-lasting. It It is something that is just natural, that exists in you, to have all of these beautiful traits, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And now I often wonder, I question the heavens, the universe. Why is it that this person is in my life? Why now? Why not before? And why not far into the future? Why now? Are we meant to be together? Is there some type of an unspoken bond, a spiritual bond between us? Because I feel as though I've known you from before. I feel so comfortable with you. I feel relaxed with you. I can put my head on your lap while you caress my head. I feel very comfortable with you, as if I'm home. But I don't know why I have this feeling. It is very intense. And sometimes I feel as if I can smell your scent even though you're not there, or sense you even though you're not there. Your presence. There's something about you that has changed my life. I don't know what it is, but it has changed my life. And I find it difficult to let go. I find it difficult to move away. Overall, no matter where I am, no matter what I'm doing, who I'm with, there's always a part of me that's looking back, yearning, longing for you. All right, my dear Taurus. It's a complicated situation, but these cards are very, like I said, there's certain cards that are very dark. These, for me, don't have a lot of meaning about you, but they show the character of you. This person has observed you a lot, and they do think you're an amazing person. You are loving, you're nurturing, you're caring, protecting, you are like home to them, you are sexy. All of these things this person feels. However, yes, something really odd happened here that should not have happened between the both of you. And now this person wants to keep this distance. But even though they're keeping their distance, it's ripping them apart because of the mystery card, which is my past life card. This means that some of you have had a life with this person before. You were either married, you could have been engaged, you could have had an affair, you could have been betrothed, and somebody died too soon. And so in this lifetime, the story continues. Somebody wanted to come back and continue the story that was written in your book of life a long time ago. These things happen. I do past life readings. If some of you really want to know, and if you can't let go of this person, I would say it is to clear up answers, like to get the answers that you want, but it's almost therapeutic in a way. There's some people out there in these type of situations where you just cannot let go, and it's been years, 15, 20 years. I've had clients sometimes, and that's how much it hurts, and it hurts. It never changes. The pain never changes. It doesn't fade over time. And there's a reason for this. Some of you can have a look to learn more about this kind of stuff on my other channel, Asnointia Audio. I have 2 videos that are very applicable to this particular reading. One is called Past Life and Spiritual Connections. The other one is called Sensually Intense Spiritual Connections. So those 2 videos will hopefully provide you with much more clarity. Because it does seem here that somebody was not supposed to get involved with somebody, but they did. And whatever happened, it just hasn't, the result hasn't been good. It's a struggle. And love shouldn't be like that. Love should not be a struggle. That's not what love is supposed to be like. All right. I'm still getting over my flu. So you may hear me cough, hopefully not sneeze, in the middle of this reading. Okay, you have your transformation. Stubborn. You're dealing with somebody who's very stubborn. I ain't changing for no one. That's what this person's saying. They are not going to change for anybody because they feel that what they are, who they are, they're comfortable with it. This person is set in their ways, their beliefs, the things that they have been born and raised with. They think that is correct. Why? Because that's what they've seen their entire life, based on their experiences. This person's having an issue. They're not changing, and that is something that has caused one of the major problems in this connection, actually. So what is this spread? I read the reverse in this spread, and I look into something that may have happened that caused the problem in the first place in this connection when things started to go downhill. Here we have transformations, the need to allow something to die on the inside in order to create room for new. But is somebody actually wanting to change or willing to change? That is the question. Here we have fear of loss from change. So if this person changes, there is fear because they feel like they're going to lose themselves. They're going to lose their original self. So remember the embracing the shadow card. Embrace me, have me for who I am, accept me for all my faults. That's similar to this situation. Here, this person has a fear of loss if they change. Creating life out of death, wanting to do such a thing, having stagnation, being stagnant, resisting transformation and the need to move in a new direction, but the inability to do so because somebody here is rigid. It's just a whole bunch of fear. This person doesn't want change because they're not used to change. They're used to what they are used to seeing, how they're living, everything about their routine, about their life. They're comfortable with it. Anything different will make them uncomfortable. And some of you might wonder, why is this person not changing? That is why they're not changing. Because they would need to change everything around them. The people, the society, their daily routine. They would need to accommodate you. And unfortunately, this is what happened in the past. They did not change. They did not want to change. Another problem that was occurring at the time was that somebody was waiting too long for communication. The card suggests that perhaps it is time to initiate communication and conversation, to create waves of communication. But waiting for others to make the first move and being very passive-aggressive. Taurus, this person's stubborn. What's going on? What I'm seeing right now in my mind's eye, I'm seeing a big boulder, a big rock. Kind of looks like a megalith type thing. It's very big and tall. Somebody's trying to push it. They're not able to push it. This person is like a hard, big boulder rock, and you cannot move this person. This person not budging, and you cannot move this person. Yep. What do I see now? I see this rock starting to sink. The earth gives way. The earth is starting to get... People are pushing it so much that it's starting to shift this way. And because of this, the land underneath is starting to sink like this. And so this person, man, oh man, they got to get rid of that ego. They have to change. I mean, there's some people that have this attitude in life that I'd rather die than change. I'd rather do this than that, right? This person is like that, unfortunately. They would rather suffer and go through hell instead of just like changing their view and being somebody who's a little different or even evolving. It's like this person doesn't want to evolve. They don't want to change. Sorry to hear that. This is a really tough one. This is a pretty different type of reading. And what happens eventually? I've fallen and I can't get up. The boulder I see has fallen from here to here. And now there's nobody that can bring it upwards because it's so damn heavy. And it's just lying there in the mud. Well, the person had their chance, guys. You can't hold somebody's hand for so long. Your hand will get tired too. All right, we have here the Beginner's Tarot. Here I have two major arcana. Oh my. The Hermit and the Moon card. Wow, two kings on each end. Interesting. That's the first. Oh my God, look at that. 10 of Cups under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. Crazy. Amazing. So you have a really weird situation here. Weird. Define weird. Everything looks like it's going to shit, and then all of a sudden it's good. That's what's weird. Okay, expect the unexpected. That's what's happening here. Taurus. You have two kings here. And this could definitely be a third-party situation. I do see somebody with someone else, and it is difficult to approach that person because they are involved with somebody else. That is one of the scenarios I'm picking up here. A King of Pentacles, this person definitely does want to give you a solid commitment. They thought long and hard about it. Eventually in the future, at some point, I don't do timelines, I'm not really good at them, but I know that in the future somewhere, at some point, there's going to be something good that's going to happen. And of course, this is a general love reading. It's not, it's not private. So it's not going to be resonating with everybody. But whatever parts you think that are resonating, just stick to that and just dismiss the rest. We have here with the King of Pentacles, this promise that this person wants to give to you, this kind of commitment and security. That's like somebody that wants to be with you long term. So that's really good. What are they doing? The Hermit. At some point in time when they have the boundaries up, the boundaries card earlier, they are going to take a step back, retreat, and self-isolate. They're going to isolate themselves. Now, what's the use of doing any of that? It's important to self-isolate so that they can actually reflect on what truly has happened and what truly is still happening. Why did they act the way that they did? Why do they do the things that they do? Why do they behave like this? Are there certain things that they can do to change the situation? Self-reflection, isolating oneself, detaching themselves from the world is what they need to do in order to move forward in their life with you. That is what they're doing. There will be a moment of silence. Could be weeks, months, years, maybe. Hopefully not years. But there's going to be some time where this person's going to think. They do not want to be disturbed. And it's not just you that they're going to ignore. They're ignoring the entire world. They're not talking to a lot of people. Even if you try to find out what this person is up to, you may not really get a proper answer. We also have here the Moon card. This person's going over the fact that there have been lies and betrayal in this connection. Certain things that happened behind the shadows in the dark that should not have happened. And so for this reason, there is this desire to come out into the light and to talk about it. Because there are certain things in this relationship that are happening in the shadows, hidden. If it's an affair, this is all behind the scenes. Here we have King of Wands. This person feels that the connection that they have with you is very sensual, very sexual, very intense, very hot, passionate. The only problem they find is that they can't have you because you're with someone else. Or you're doing something else. You're distracted. The overall arching theme, the intention that this person has. Are they going to take any action towards you? I do see the intention, but I don't see the action yet. The action is for themselves, actually. The intention is with the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the realization of betrayal and lies with the Moon card, and self-reflection with the Hermit card. Self-reflection is action, however, it's not towards you, it's towards themselves. Ten of Cups under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. This is clear intention. This person absolutely loves you. To the moon and back and beyond. Yes. This person wants to have you as a partner, husband-wife relationship, husband-husband, wife-wife. They want children, or they want fur babies. They want a home, a beautiful yard, happy sunny days, building beautiful memories on this planet. They really do want this with you. It's in their heart. It's a secret dream that they have to be with you like this. It is beautiful. And I do believe that they're working towards it. But they can only work towards healing this relationship and healing what has happened only after they heal themselves. The Hermit card talks about that. It's good. The Hermit card is amazing. This person's going to come out much more wiser. They're going to be smarter. They're going to be more mature. Give them their space. Give them their time. Let them be on their own for a while. And then they will eventually come around because they want the Ten of Cups. Best card in the house. Ten of Cups. Can't go wrong. This person wants you. And not just you, but they want a future with you. To build something with you. Oh, God bless us all. I do love this. This is beautiful. It's nice. And some of you might wonder, oh, why did she say the God word? Well, read my profile. And you'll know how close I am to God, as well as the angels. All right, let's have a look at what the angels, Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel have to say about this. First card's the strongest. You have success with an exclamation mark. We have yes, positive card, very positive. Yes, the situation will improve. We have here take action. Followed by forgiveness. Okay. No. Just going to ask for clarification for no. Oh, okay. So no, it's going to be within the next few months. Some of you may think it was going to be soon, maybe, but they're saying the next few months. Ha, yikes. A year from now, even worse. However, remember, this person is a hermit. They need their time, their space. They need to be in their little den, and then eventually things will work out. This is a very interesting message here. For some of you also that are in a relationship that's a third-party relationship, they're saying that compromise, both of you have to adjust a little bit and meet in the middle in order for anything to work out in this connection. Here we have Taurus. This is the message from Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel. For you, regarding the situation that we've discussed. There will be success in this connection that you have with this person. Yes, the situation will improve as long as you take action. The action that needs to be taken is to clear the air. Forgiveness is key. Allow this person to know that they have forgiven you, you have forgiven them. Sorries have been said. That is necessary in order to move on. Will this happen anytime soon? No. This won't happen within the next few months, but it will happen within many months to a year from now. Ultimately, how will things work out? The way they're going to work out is because there's going to be a compromise. A compromise is needed between the both of you. Who says what and how all depends on what you want. Your beliefs, transformation, certain things that need to change. You change a little, they change a little. You adjust a little, they do too. And you finally meet in the middle. Any type of belief-related issues, any type of issues that cause a problem in the connection, is it really that important? Is that argument really that important? If you didn't have that particular problem or that issue, would your connection be okay? For some people, certain arguments, certain things are very, very important to the core of their being. They can't change who they are. That's who they are. They just can't change it. But if you think you can, then compromise here will allow, Taurus, the both of you to actually come together. It's a matter of adjustment. Not everybody thinks the same. Not everybody is born and brought up the same way. And so for this reason, we have to think from the other person's perspective if you want to. You don't have to. For those of you that want to be in this connection, it'll take time. For those of you that just don't, that you can't wait anymore, that is okay as well. There's always another timeline, another reality that you can jump into, which is still you here now. You just make a different choice. Start doing something different. Don't deal with the same person anymore. Do I see a lot of weight in this connection? I do. There's going to be a lot of time that's going to go by. But in the meantime, while they are the hermit, you also start working on yourself. Try to be a better version of yourself. Try to pick up a hobby. Try to pick up something and finish those things that you've always wanted to do. Once you're in a relationship, you get pretty busy with the person, you know. And if you're free, try to take advantage of it. Try to finish up certain things, dreams, hobbies, beautiful things that you've always wanted to do, places you've wanted to explore. That's you. That's your life. And take advantage of the time that you have for now. Be by yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that. I've been by myself for a very long time, living in the Himalayas as well. It's a very different feeling when you're alone, and you actually enjoy your company. I actually enjoy my company by myself, which is weird. It's a weird thing to say, but if you are in the right state of mind, you can actually enjoy your own company. And I feel that some of you need to be in that state of mind, because when you're comfortable with yourself, you will be comfortable with other people as well. For now, this person is not comfortable with themselves, and so they are in that hermit mode. They need to just kind of change and become wiser. Eventually, they'll get the strength to reach out. When they do, there's going to be a sense of forgiveness, success. The situation will improve. A year from now, there's going to be some type of compromise. And eventually, you will be able to be together if you work on this compromise. My dear Taurus, that is your reading. It's beautiful. I like it. It's very nice. But only compromise if you actually feel comfortable, guys. You don't want to compromise and then a few months down the road you're like, I can't do this anymore. You don't want that. You have to be true to yourself. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am still doing love readings right now that are written report readings, if any of you are interested. All right then. You all take care, stay safe, and I will see you guys again. Bye now.